And we're back. Next episode of Hero Comics. Start with the second story. Continue to talk about transgender issues, all kinds of stuff. Working, trying to do this Ashton quest right now because, well, might as well do it now before we get off the island. We're about to leave, cross, and go to Lakor, so we might as well do this thing. Northeast. Wait. Shoot. 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta go handle this. Interact. I just read the FAQ. Now I know what to do. Let's go. And let's continue to talk about transgender issues. Okay. Maybe in the battle. Let's go. So yeah, basically the debate going on is just crazy because basically what's going on is I'm simply saying stuff like what. That was weird. This is by $7.54. Necklace obtained. But yeah, so we're basically now pointing this person toward different things. They're basically saying, hey, here's some art right here about this thing I say. It's about treatment. As I was saying, these people are trying to transition so that people will treat them better. They're like, no, that's not true. I'm like, okay, well, how about this art right here? How about some art right here that says that? It's like someone's like, yeah, this meme, experience points $3.20. And then this meme is interesting because it's like basically saying stuff like, what do you hate about being, things are now before you transition? It's like, oh, still being treated, someone said still being treated like a woman. I'm like, what the heck does that mean? What does being treated like a woman mean? Obviously, she born with ovaries, prefers being treated like a man, whatever that is, to be treated like a woman. What the heck is that? That from the rear, no or miss. Believe me, there's no need to take unnecessary risks. So I'm like, okay, we got a problem here. We'll go to the king in a second. Oh, no, we're not going to the king yet. I forgot. Wrong way. Going to go this way first, because I figured out where we're going. I read about it, but I kind of got a little confused, but I figured it out. So let's go. Anyway, so I'm looking at this. I'm like, man, you can treat it. What does that mean? They obviously want to do it to be treated better by others. This weird thing again. This is a weird thing. I don't understand how that works. Somehow we were able to combine things. Furious Points $5.36. Combine attacks like that. Interesting. So I'm like, yeah. Then I was saying, this is about that. This is about, that stuff. It's not cool. And then it's like, it's also self-harm too. Self-harm stuff is involved in it as well. It's like, no, it's not. I'm like, oh, come on, Ashton. You're not. Well, this is like they're not very strong yet, but don't worry, we'll get there. So here's my $5.36. Don't worry, Ashton, we'll get there. You'll get a chance to fight. Well, yeah, I look at this stuff and it's just like, oh yeah, you can't. It's basically one of those things where it's like, they're hating on me for this stuff, and I'm like, oh look. I was saying the self-harm, and the reason why I'm saying that is because you have some people literally saying stuff like, basically, they already are harming themselves. Experience points $26, 120, and I'm like looking at that, I'm like, what? Like you want them to, do more stuff to themselves? So people say, I really wish I could just rip these things off of me, then things will be better. I'm like, why? Well, they wouldn't. It's not right. The reason why people are doing that is because they're jerks, not because something's wrong with you. You got him. You got me back. Anyway, it's $4.30. Use declaration obtained. So I'm like, yeah, okay, have all that fun. I was like, no, you don't need to change yourself. You don't need to change your body. There's nothing to fix. Nothing wrong with your body at all. Nothing at all. I'm gonna get these treasure chests. Get these treasure chests? Yeah, sure. Luna's Habit acquired. Excellent. Anyone without the permission that came across may not pass. All right. So we go get the key across to pass. So let's go do that. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, it's old school graphics, but still they're amazing. So let's go. Go. Wow. Amazing. So silly. Here's page $5.36. So we're just going at it, hating on God, hating on me for stuff. And then it's like when they have because they have no defense against the words coming out of their own people's mouths. They try to smear campaign, They basically call me a pedophile because I actually have pictures of girls in my favorites, Said upskirt. I was like, oh yeah. They said they trump up the charge. Oh yeah, but an upskirt shot of a picture of it. Oh yeah, shot upskirt picture of a little girl in your face. Little girls in your face. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what? First one I had. Well, first I thought of the latest girl I had in my favorites, and her name is Nikki. She's from a show called Camp Camp. Which it's a lot like in ways it's like South Park because it's like the cussing and stuff like that. Other things going on there. But in my opinion, it's way better animated and stuff. But yeah, this Nikki is she's a little wild child, and she's amazing and wonderful. I'm a huge fan of hers. But she wears coveralls, so it's like what? But coveralls? Hey, I like coveralls. Wait a minute. Like you can't, Nikki wears coveralls, and that was my favorite. So this was the one the girl I favorited last. I was like, Nikki wears coveralls. You can't have an upskirt shot of someone wearing coveralls. What are you talking about? It's like deeper in your favorites, deeper in your favorites. They say. So I actually, and then it was like, deeper in favorites. Like, experience price $19.36 to $68, and this person was like, oh well, I'm like, so I was like, okay, deeper in your favorites, you monster. I'm like, okay, let's see here, And I was like, oh yeah, wait. I was like, when? I was joking around with them because this is stupid, and I was like, because this is freaking stupid, and I was like, okay, you targeted that guy. Don't target that guy. Okay, you got him. And I said, okay, wait, you must have gone. How far back did you go? $327.54. How far back did you go? Did you go all the way back to when I first joined? That must have been a Ray Ryan post. This guy named Ray Ryan. He's awesome. He makes some awesome art, if you ask me. But there's a lot of shots of girls wearing whose dresses are too short or something. The wind blows the dresses and stuff like that. That's how they do it. That's how he likes to do that stuff. He likes to draw stuff like that. But the issue is, of course, they're cartoons. They're cartoon girls. They're not real girls. So it's like really stupid that they're trying to accuse me of stuff like that. But it's like, oh, you have a public thing, the highest quality weapons and armor. You have a public file. Favorites are public. Anybody can look at them. On DeviantArt. Public file of pictures people drew. That the other people drew. So you didn't draw those pictures. You basically just said, I like these. These are cute. And you got them. I was like, but then I looked through them myself. I just want to do weapons armor. Then I looked through them myself. Oh yeah, I'll take it. Thank you. I'll take it. What? I didn't get them. Oops. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's go to the weapons and armor. I'll take one. Thank you. I bought it. Okay. Take that smaller. Give me that. Gee. Yeah, I'll take it work. Meh. I think I agree then. Yeah. So then I'm like, I looked at my face myself, and I found one. I found a picture, an upskirt shot of a little girl. I said it like saying I'm saying the same thing. They'll say the same thing I said before. When I saw that, I discovered that picture and told everyone. Her name is Cindy Vortex. She's from a show called Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. And that show is completely computer generated. So I'm like, my accuser has nothing but computer generated characters and cartoons. Computer generated characters. To the west, of course, there's a universe. It's dangerous. You better not go there. Oh, actually, we have to go there. To threaten me with. Trying to say, there's child porn. I'm like there's no children. Cartoon children. That they aren't actual children. And also, I didn't draw them. I didn't draw them. that actually was probably from the show. You might want to have, check out, basically be like, oh wait, hey, why is that possible? If that's from the show, how does that happen? How are they allowed to do that? See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube TV. All right.